Hey guys, and welcome to another GameXplain discussion. I'm your host, Derek Bittner, and I'm joined today by Ash Paulson to discuss the official reveal that Minecraft is coming to the Wii U. So let's get started. So, everybody was hyped up about this big announcement that was coming to the Wii U, that this one person that worked at Nintendo, I don't even know what division he worked at. I tried to find out and I couldn't really find anything. I didn't really do a close search, but I just had this gut feeling, like people were like, oh, they're going to announce the Smash reveal direct or anything like that, or they're going to release Cloud, and I'm like, no. If they're going to do Cloud, they're going to do it the day of the Smash Direct. I knew this was something else, but I had in my mind, like my pipe dream at least, was Mother 3 coming to the Wii U.
Oh, that would have been awesome. I wish.
Yeah, but nope, instead it's the official reveal of Minecraft coming to the Wii U. And the sense I'm getting from a lot of people, at least a lot of the things I've seen, is like, it's either good for those people who care about Minecraft, or this is a total ripoff. I was expecting bigger news than this. This isn't big news. Where did you fall at all in that sort of thing, Ash?
I mean, I kind of fell on the, well, you know, it's big news for the people who care about Minecraft, and for Nintendo, it is big news. This does qualify for Nintendo specifically as big news. Was it what I wanted personally? No, but at the same time, that's slightly also because we already knew about this. This was leaked like a month ago or something. So, you know, I mean, it's not really that surprising. We knew it already existed pretty much. But hey, Minecraft is huge. There are a lot of fans out there. This is exciting for them. But maybe it isn't, only because it's also too little too late. I mean, Minecraft has been available on every single other platform under the sun already for a while now. And so for it finally coming to Wii U, that's great for the 5 people out there who haven't been able to play it elsewhere before that. But, okay, so, again, it's big in a certain context, but, you know, probably not in the context that a lot of people who are looking forward to this big announcement were expecting.
Yeah, that's the sense I'm getting as well. Like I've tried Minecraft, and it's just not my type of game. I can totally understand why people are in love with it and enjoy it so much, but I like direction in my game. Even if with big open worlds, I like to have at least a little bit of sense of what I can do. Yeah, you can set your own goals, but it doesn't really do anything for me as far as gameplay.
Yeah.
It's just not my thing. And I've tried. I gave it a fair shake, and it just didn't hook me like I hoped it would after everybody was, you know, talking about it for so long. And I agree. I mean, with the coming to the Wii U, that's great for people who are interested or had no access to it on other consoles and systems. But Wii U is the last one to get it. And
yeah,
you know, it's coming with a bunch of free packs that has like Skyrim models and Doctor Who and The Simpsons and all this other stuff, and then of course it has more stuff that you're going to be able to purchase in order to have more skins and stuff like that. So they're doing a full rollout.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny to see like something Skyrim related on the Wii U.
Yeah, same thing like Mass Effect. I mean, I know we had Mass Effect 3 in the Wii U, but it's interesting to see Mass Effect themed packs in Minecraft for the Wii U.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I guess the big thing is that Nintendo can bring, because they also confirmed 4-player local co-op, which is cool. That is really cool for people who are into that. But of course, the big thing with having a game like this on a Nintendo console is the Nintendo-related items. And the only thing I can think of as far as like Nintendo stuff is like skins.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of really seems to be the obvious thing, right? I mean, do we even know for sure they are going to release Nintendo-specific content? I mean, it makes sense for them to, but
I think there was a line in there. I'm not positive, but I swear I've seen something.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you know, textures and skins and things like that seem to be the obvious thing to do for, you know, Nintendo-related content. So, I mean, it sure makes sense. I mean, I feel like that would sell pretty well for the people who do end up picking this up on Wii U. So, you know, that would be cool to have. But, you know, again, I just feel like this is kind of almost a case of kind of dotting all the I's and crossing off all the T's and just kind of checking every checkbox because Minecraft wasn't on Wii U. It's going to be now. Great, but again, it's been available everywhere else forever. So
yeah, I mean, and the other issue with that, I mean, usually that'd be really cool to see them release skins like, oh, I have a Mario skin instead of Steve, or a Link skin.
Right.
Those have been available for free on the PC version for a long time.
Exactly.
They're not special.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of the overarching mentality about this whole announcement. It's just not really that special, because it's been available everywhere else. So yeah, it's kind of hard to be excited about this because like you, Derek, I've given Minecraft a fair shake and I absolutely see why people love it so much. I totally get it from an objective standpoint. Personally, subjectively, it's not my thing. I have no interest in playing it anymore. It's just not the kind of game that I personally find entertaining. So this is not something that I personally care about coming to the Wii U. But, again, I see why it's so successful. But, yeah, all these kind of elements come together to make this kind of like, okay, well, that's cool, but next type of thing,
It is very odd that they chose today, of all things, to reveal. Because it comes out in 10 days. You'd think they'd try to have a bigger announcement for all this other than just the general hype that was built up by saying we have something big coming to the Wii U by having it part of the Direct. I mean, everybody thought it was going to be part of the Direct that happened since it was leaked beforehand, and it was a no-show.
That's true, and I'm wondering if that's because either they didn't want to, use precious Direct time for something they knew wasn't going to be like a huge, megaton type thing, or if it's because they knew that this was too little too late coming to the Wii U, and they thought maybe the best way to generate any kind of hype was to announce it only a week out from its release date. Like, hey guys, look how soon this is coming. You don't even have to wait for it. Isn't that exciting? Mm-hmm. So that maybe that's the angle they're taking. I mean, if I was Nintendo, I don't know how I would want to go about announcing this, again, because the elephant in the room is that it's not that big a deal. Because everyone else has it already. So, if you're Nintendo, how do you go about announcing this and making it exciting?
Yeah, that is the tricky part. I mean, let's brainstorm a bit. Okay, so skins are out of the question. Everybody's done skins before. Is there anything they could do to the game itself to make it a bit more unique or attractive to solely Nintendo owners? And the only thing I can sort of think of is like having certain bricks be based on the bricks of Mario and being able to craft specific items like the Fire Flower or the Master Sword or stuff like that, and using materials that are exclusive to the Wii U version. Yeah,
I mean that's really kind of the only type of things I can think of. I mean, maybe you could use tile sets from Zelda 1's dungeons, so you could make your own kind of 3D Zelda 1-esque dungeons, and that could be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be really cool. And I mean, another great potential for this is like, especially since you're underground a lot and working your way through these areas with enemies all around, I think Metroid would actually be a really cool theme.
Oh, I think so too.
Having those, like, being able to craft like Metroid-based stuff and maybe have Chozo statues set up, and maybe like just having them be spread out in secret caves where all of a sudden you're like, oh, this is all Metroid stuff, or this is all Zelda, stuff. That'd be cool, and it had a nice sense of discovery that's unique to the Wii U version.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's kind of seems to be the main kind of thing they could do to generate hype specifically for this version. Because, if there's anything Nintendo fans like, it's their Nintendo exclusive content. They love anything themed after Nintendo and other games that aren't necessarily made by Nintendo. So that seems to be the obvious thing to do. I can't really think of anything else, but I also wonder if that's worth it. Because, I mean, how well do we think this is going to sell on Wii U, considering that a lot of people probably already have it on other platforms or PC?
Yeah, I mean...
Like, is there incentive to develop all this new exclusive content?
That's a good point. I mean, there might not be, but... I mean, who knows? I wouldn't even think that, since Minecraft doesn't take that much to run on a PC, I mean, there wouldn't be that much of a need for a, PS4 or Xbox One or any other console version as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it will reach an audience. It's just a question of how big that audience will be. People obviously cared. I mean, there is quite a lot of people that watched that reveal that we posted updating with, okay, it's Minecraft coming to Wii U. I'm
Right.
not sure if that's out of sheer disappointment or being excited for it or what, but Minecraft is big enough that it gets attention.
That's true. And I mean, and one thing I can say is that it will have off TV play, which is something that for a game like this is especially attractive, I feel. So, and then this is the only version of the game that will have that. So there is that at least. I mean, you can't get that on the PS4 or the Xbox One or the PS3 or even PC. I mean, this does seem like the kind of game where you would want to kind of, curl up in bed with the Wii U gamepad and, make some progress in Minecraft. But again, that's one of the only one of the few specific selling points for the Wii U version.
Yeah, it's a very odd case of too little, too late. Which, the sad thing is, we actually have precedent for something like this, where when the Wii U launched, it came with Batman: Arkham City, Mass Effect 3, as you said, and a bunch of other titles that sort of squeezed in Nintendo. The Wii U specific content in order to try to make it attractive, but because everybody already had those games on other systems, nobody really cared, or they weren't implemented that well. I mean, there's nothing as gimmicky as what was part of Arkham City, but still, there is that whole sense. It's like, well, we have this on something else.
Yeah, and I mean, and that has been and continues to be one of Nintendo's main weaknesses, is that kind of third-party parity with other platforms where, other platforms get these big deal third-party games sometimes more than a year before Nintendo's platform does, and that, really making it a lot less attractive for people who own a Nintendo platform. So, hopefully that's something that Nintendo can rectify with the NX, and it seems like they're trying to make that happen. But for now, I mean, if this had been a year ago, this would be a much bigger deal. Even just a year ago. I mean, even that's kind of pushing it. But even 1 year ago, this would have been a much bigger deal than it is now, I think. But, if we're being honest, sadly, we're looking ahead into probably the last full year of the Wii U's life cycle. And it's only now getting Minecraft. I mean, if you look at it in that context, it doesn't look so good.
No, not really. It's one of those, like, you wish you would do better and you wish you would have got this sooner, but unfortunately it just didn't happen. And I mean, it's great that it's finally coming.
Yeah.
Now if you own pretty much anything, you can play Minecraft if you want and you can enjoy it. And there are plenty of kids out there who love this game, so it's well worth. I mean, it's also a great idea that they got this out before Christmas.
Definitely.
That is big.
That's big. I mean, it's good that they were able to do that. And I know some of the reactions have been really online is that, at first I thought these people were just joking, but it seems to be that at least some of them are serious, that one of the reasons the people who are excited about this, and one of the reasons they are excited is because they think this could point to Steve being in Smash Brothers eventually. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. You're kidding me, right? Like, this does not mean that at all.
Yeah.
But, some people out there seem to really think that this means a Steve announcement is imminent for Smash, and that is, I would be willing to bet good money that's never going to happen.
Probably not. But to be fair, he is iconic enough at this point, with Minecraft being as big as it is, that it could happen.
I hate to admit that being true, but you're right. And not iconic in the way that I think a lot of people would care for him to be iconic to be in Smash Brothers, but iconic enough to make money, and that's really it's DLC, and that's really what the bottom line is. Mm-hmm. So
I don't see it happening, but if it does happen, I'm not going to be that shocked.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would be shocked, but not at the same time. So I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Well, any other final thoughts on Minecraft coming to Wii U?
No, I wish I could say I had something else to say about it, but it is kind of what it is, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Is like, it's announced, it might do well, it might not. It's definitely late. That's all we can really say.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. Well, I think that covers it for our Minecraft Wii U discussion. So thank you for watching, and if you liked this video, be sure to like us on Facebook and Twitter at GameXplain. And of course, stay tuned to GameXplain for more on indie titles and other things gaming too. Until next time, guys. Bye.